My name's Louise Richardson and I'm a graphic designer at the National Theatre. The graphic studio is responsible for anything with the NT logo on it. So that could be concepts for show identity or designing signage for the front of house, uniforms for staff, or maybe branding for the restaurants and bars. There are 10 people who work in the graphic studio, so that's including our creative director and our studio manager. There's 4 print designers and 2 digital designers, and we have lots of freelancers coming in and out when we've got high workloads. A traditional day might be a morning meeting with a director to talk about a new show image, and then spending a couple of hours working on a mood board to show our creative director, to then discuss our ideas with the marketing department. And then there could be a deadline for an advert which we need to get signed off and sent on to the media agency. And then maybe in the afternoon we could be working on programmes. A lot of the show work that we do could be done maybe like a year in advance to a show being on stage. So that can be really interesting to be able to speak to a director and a designer before they've really, got a full vision of what they want the production to be like. It is a really raw, immediate discussion with the director. That's what's so great about working as a graphic designer in this sort of organisation, because you're an artist who is promoting art, so it doesn't really get that much better than that, I don't think. I studied a BA Honours in graphic design at Brighton University. I think that it is important to have a creative degree, not necessarily in graphic design, or just a really good experience in studios in the creative industry. As well as that, you need a really great portfolio of really interesting projects. Something that we're always really interested to look at is the personal projects that designers work on, because it's just a really great way to understand how someone ticks, and that they're really passionate and interested and engaged in design, and it's sort of part of who they are rather than just what they do as a job. I think it's really important for a designer to be able to find inspiration from anywhere and everywhere. Absolutely be curious and look at the world with open eyes, because that will just keep your work really vibrant and interesting and relevant.